Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite host, Welly F, and Chief J with the Army. I was about to say Army fatigue, but it's just Army gear. Uh, so you ready for World War Three then?
Say if you gotta sign me up, sign me up.
Okay, bet. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Cause it's gonna pop off soon, man. I can tell you're ready, man. You look focused.
I'm
Those are
ready.
those dog tags?
No. This is my light Jesus piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gonna need God with you when you get on that battle.
I'm gonna need God and ammunition.
Exactly. Hey man, I was on Reddit. That's my favorite place to go to these days. And I think the Obamas were celebrating an anniversary, or was it somebody's birthday? I wasn't
It was
sure.
Michelle's birthday.
It was Michelle's birthday? Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday to Michelle Obama. That is a woman that is highly praised in the black community. And all BS aside, like I'm not a big fan of politics, but I have noticed that when it comes to our community, we tend to idolize the black couples that are successful. The I don't know Megan Good's husband's name, but I know a lot of people love Megan Good and her relationship with her husband.
I want to say
I
it's like
think
Devontae Freeman or something like that, but I could be wrong.
yeah, it's all good. I know obviously the Beyonce Jay-Z. I think people tend to. I think Fantasia may have a nice one, and I see people they people kind of like the dynamic of the royals, Meghan and Prince Harry. I think,
Hmm.
like I said, that's what we. I think that's. I'm not even gonna say just the black community, but I know that we as society we tend to look at these famous relationships and tend to romanticize them, but the Obamas in particular. And I think people look at these relationships and they consider them like a match made in heaven, which is fine. I mean, we only get so much information because I mean, a lot of it's none of our business. But on the Reddit post, it read obviously I don't know who wrote this, but it said obviously I'm hoping it was a woman, but it's 2020. It said if my husband doesn't shower me with this amount of love, adoration, and appreciation into our 50s and beyond, I don't want him. Whew. Anyways,
That took your breath away right there.
yeah, man. I'm like, once again, it's you're romanticizing something that you really don't know anything about. Like, I mean, I'm just looking at pictures here. I mean, okay, I guess, but you could tell a lot from a picture. But and it goes on to say inside the caption, and she didn't end up with him by doing pick me ish need proof. Here are some of my favorite Michelle Obama quotes. High bar, ladies, high bar. Keep your bar high because it's hard enough with a high bar. It's hard. So you don't want to start making huge compromises in who you are and how you want a man or a partner to show up in your life. My husband is my teammate. If we're going to win this game together, he has to be strong and he has to be okay with me being strong. I do not want a weak player on my team, nor does he. But sometimes we accept weak in one another because it feels easy. And be cautious of the man or woman who wants just the easy person. Strong men, men who are truly role models, don't need to put down women to make themselves feel powerful. I agree with a lot of what she says. How do you feel about what she says?
I think she hit she hit the nail on the head for the most part. I'd say that I don't want to compare it to Modern Woman just yet,
Hmm.
but it's a lot of what she said that modern women aren't doing. And even if that was, let's say if that was Barack Obama saying that about her, it's a lot of that in there that modern men aren't doing as well.
Okay. Obviously, this is a snippet, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what to do if you're listening to it on IGTV. Make sure you subscribe, and if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you drop a comment and rate. Um,
I
we're
mean,
not
but
gonna
if you
hold
want
y'all.
me to, I mean, I can. I know I got my bag here somewhere, and I can get into it. But
you do be talking that relationship stuff like you know.
I got my bag here and I can get into it.
Well, we can save that for the podcast. And everybody that's listening, if you want to get the podcast, you know, so Spotify, Google Play, it's everywhere. But this is what I'm gonna hit on real quick. I know that when Michelle Obama's book came out, I'm assuming that some of these quotes were probably from the book. I'm a strong believer in if you read if we talked about it on the Examples podcast with Jeff and Keith, and I'm a strong believer in if you see somebody doing something or moving in a certain way and you kind of admire that person, when they give you some advice, maybe you should listen. And I think that it's a bunch of people out there that know this stuff, but they're not doing it. And I say that to say, she says, high bar, ladies, high bar. The main question I have for everybody here is I'm going to flip the word bar and just say standards. Today, I want to know what are standards? What are high standards, particularly? And when it comes to standards, what does that really mean? Does that mean that we're reaching for standards that are above ours? Are we reaching for unrealistic standards? What does it really mean to have standards? What does it mean to have low standards? And and you hit me with the question of the week to this week, and you may not have known it, but you said, "What does it mean when somebody says I deserve better?" And anybody out there listening, like, we would really like to know, like, what does that mean when you say you deserve better? Because coming from living in an era right now where it seems like everything is based off of finances, really,
Or
like,
entitlement.
just it, so you feel me? So once again, I agree with her. Set a high bar, but my big question is, are you really that person that should be setting a high bar? What makes you deserve that? Because if we're being real, Jay, do you think Obama was an F boy in his times, like in his past?
In his past, probably.
I personally don't think Obama was an F boy. I think he probably was a bit of a square, probably more of a Russell Wilson type.
Oh, he went through it. I even think Russell Wilson went through it. You go through that stage. I believe it. He probably got out of it. He probably got out of it faster than your typical man does. But I feel he went through it because you either go through it early when you got a lot of swag, or you go through it late when you start to find yourself. But I think everybody goes through it, man and woman.
Okay. And when we're talking about F boy here, I'm talking about a guy that's not trustworthy, probably a cheater, probably a liar. And you're saying that you believe Obama probably had that in him. That's fine. Like you said, everybody has it in them. Me personally, based off what I know about Michelle Obama, I don't think that she would have. I don't think that she would have dealt with that. I don't think Michelle Obama would have kept the guy that was an F boy on her team. Just knowing her background, I think that somebody like her carried herself in a way, and she comes from a background to me that makes me say, oh yeah, I can see why she has high standards. I mean, her parents probably had high standards for her. And I think that's the big difference between her and modern women today.
And see about that, she says high bar, high bar. That doesn't mean you set a bar high that a man has to come to. You set your own bar high for your own accomplishments and for your own self and how you handle yourself, and then you let somebody come meet it. You can't have a bar this high while you hovering down here. It doesn't make any sense. I can't go looking for a woman that I want to be faithful, that I want her to be motherly, that I want her to be nurturing, that I want her to have her own income, that I want to have her own hobbies, when all I do is play PlayStation, get fired, and mess around. like I don't deserve that woman.
There you go. Which comes with the earning mindset. When you earn something, that's when you know that you truly deserve it. So once again, I ask, what are standards? And when it comes to deserving something, do you truly believe that you deserve better? And what makes you feel that you deserve better? What are you doing in your life that makes you deserve better? And like you said, the big word of the day, like entitlement. Are we too entitled in modern society when it comes to relationships? I'll let y'all think. Yeah. I'll let y'all answer that. And I appreciate the people that are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube that are dropping comments. But once again, like, That's I'm glad the Obamas are sticking it through. I'm glad the Obamas are examples. Um, but are they almost wasting their time? I mean, not wasting their time. I mean, they're gonna live their lives, but plastering these images and us glorifying them for being who they are, is that gonna make you change how you move? Because once again, Jay doesn't agree, but I don't believe someone like Michelle Obama was gonna deal with a future. I don't think Michelle Obama was. I'm just saying, like,
maybe Barack was future before he got to Michelle.
so you think that she saw potential, and
I don't know, no, like before they even met, maybe he was that guy.
Okay, is it the Bill Street movie? Is that about them? Don't they have a movie that's about their relationship?
They yeah, I don't. But
okay, yeah.
Before we get out of here, I want to say this. Yeah, you can look at everybody you mentioned earlier: Barack and Michelle, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Megan Good, and her husband, Good. Fantasia, and her husband. You can look at them and say, man, those are relationship goals. And hell, I even look at Trey and Brachelle, and I look at J Mark and Nicole, and I say, yeah, they're relationship goals too. But in all actuality, nobody should be your relationship goals. Because you see their happiness, you don't see their struggle. So at the end of the day, your relationship goal should be to be the best one with the person that you're with. Because people are going to see your happiness, they're not going to see your struggle, and it's up to you two to make that to get through that struggle and show that happiness.
I like that, man. I like that. Like you said, man, you talk that relationship bitch like you know it. Don't be fooled out there, ladies and gentlemen. That dude is a clown.
Shambles.
But anyways, man, you already know, man. If we're here, we're living, we're learning, and we'd appreciate it if you rate, subscribe, comment, share it. I don't ever say share it.
Oh, shout out to Greg. Greg shared it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Simply Nicole. She shared it too. That's big. We love it. And if you have feedback, man, get back to us, man. It's a conversation that's going to be ongoing for a long time now. We're here. And also, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that notification bell. And Jay, man, yeah, strap up, because Jesus is good too. But you're gonna need that ammunition, man. World War III is coming. Peace.